Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. And today I just want to bring you guys in my thought process of how I am now thinking about art. Here I'm drawing some blueberries. I do have a reference for this, but I'm not going exclusively from the reference. I am adding some stuff in there to kind of making this piece my own. As you can see, I'm now doing my kneadable eraser and I'm going in with the fine liner. I purposefully used a number, a 02 fine liner for this, and then I'll be going over it again with a 0.8 fine liner, and here I'm trying to actually show my highlights and my shadows. I'm darkening up thickening some of those lines, and now I'm going in with my blue for blueberry. I'm using somewhat of a cerulean blue color like, or a phthalo blue color like, and then I'm going in with some purples because blueberry is not always blue. It does have some purples in it. So I'm actually using 4 colors here, and my objective here is to make each single blueberry have its own characteristics. And that was my purpose. I was trying not to give the shading the same uniform shading for each blueberry. So the shading is a little different. I don't know what happened here, but the shading is a little different for each blueberry, and that will make each blueberry stands out because they're completely shaded different and color different. And it was the same thought process that went into the coloring the leaves. I used 3 different colors, but again, I purposefully try to think about highlights and shadows and try as much as possible to shade each of these leaves a little differently using different color combination. Even though I use the same colors for each leaf, I try to be very different in shading leaves, except for the leaves on the upper part of the blueberries, those having a bit of blue, because I really wanted to highlight those shadows that was cast onto the leaves by the blueberry. And I discovered that when you use blues with greens, it kind of bring out the shadows in the greens much better. So you can see me doing that there. And I didn't want these leaves at the top to overpower the blueberries, because the highlight of this piece is actually the blueberries. And then I was also purposeful with the stem itself, going in there with 3 different shades of brown. I actually enjoyed this process. I was completely relaxed. I did use some thought in it, but again, it was a very relaxing thing to do for me. And now you'll see me going in coloring the background now. And with the background, I was using this red orange color, and the reason for me going around with this red orange color is to bring out those leaves, because it was actually an amazing accomplishment that I did, trying to make those leaves stand out and being very purposeful with them. So I used the red orange because, as you know, red neutralizes green, so it'll bring out those greens when it's put next to each other. And then for my actual background for this piece, I am also using the orange, and when I placed the orange over the red, what actually happened was that it kind of covered the red, so you couldn't see the red orange under the orange. It looked like it was just one big flow, but at the same time, it was kind of like its superpower, because the red orange, even though the orange color completely covered it, it actually still brought out those greens that it was next to, and it actually showed off those uniqueness of those leaves, which I was pretty proud of. I couldn't believe it happened. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this journey. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.